Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by and checking out what we got going on here in the garage. Today we're going to be working on my personal truck. It's a 99 Chevy Silverado 4x4. Is the extended cab. That don't really make a difference what we're doing today, but anyways, we're going to be doing a front tie rod. I was going to do it in the driveway, but it's kind of rainy and nasty out, so I decided to bring it up here to the daily shop and throw it up on the rack. That way I can film it a little better for y'all too. So sit back, relax, and we're gonna get going on this tie rod for this truck. Alright y'all, here's the tie rod. Hopefully y'all can see what's gonna go on here. I'm gonna show you why we got it, why we gotta replace it. See how that's moving there? It's really loose right there in that joint right there, so we're gonna get the tire off and get it replaced. So let me get the tire off and we'll get the camera set up in a little better angle and show you what's going on. Alright y'all, got the Earthquake 3/8 impact here. I'm gonna take this tire off. Needs to take a 22mm socket. That socket gets a little stuck on there. These are supposed to have chrome caps on them, but they don't, so it's a little bit loose. 21 won't fit. There we go. Now we got access to the tie rods right here. These are 21mm too. We're gonna break that loose. And then there's a jam nut back here we're gonna break loose before we get everything tore apart. So let me get things turned around here a little bit and we'll get all that stuff broke loose. Alright guys, like I said, gotta loosen this one and this one. This is a 22mm, got a 22mm wrench here. We're just going to break it loose. Just like that. That's all you need to do. And then I'm going to grab the socket here. Grab the big impact, the big Milwaukee. That's all it takes for that. And then next thing is to get this popped up out of here. I'm gonna grab a tool and we'll get that popped up out. And there's no special tools required. There's a flat spot right here and back here, but right here, all you need is a hammer. Just take a hammer. That's all it takes. Pops them right up out. And what I do is, where this is at, I'll start turning this and I count my turns. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So there's that off there. My assistant just got me the new tie rod in, and just spin it back on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And we're right up, we're about a half a turn from that nut. It's about where we were at. Take the calcium nut off. Stick her back down in the hole. Get your wheel aligned. Little tap there. And we're going to run this up on. My assistant's getting me the impact. The old nut was stuck in the socket. And I'm going to snug this up with the impact. Get it kind of close. There is a torque spec for that. I'll grab the torque spec, I'll torque it. Y'all need to figure out if you're doing this on your vehicle. All the torque specs are all different, so you'll have to look that up and find it out on what specific vehicle you're working on. And just take your wrench, tighten that up, and when you guys are doing this, make sure your threads and stuff are all clear and ready to go. Snug this up, you know, fairly tight, this nut here, because when you take it to the alignment shop, your alignment guy will love you that's going to be movable, because he's going to have to change that a little bit to get the right, you know, to get it aligned. So next thing, simple thing is just put the grease fitting in, and they just screw right in. And we'll just take I got a pair of pliers. I'm just going to use channel locks here. I know these are kind of overkill, but it's what I got laying on my cart. I mean, you can put it in with a socket, but you know, just snug it up, and then I'll throw some grease in it. I got the old lock and lube going on here, so get that on there. Hit her until you see the boot expand. There you go, boot's expanding. Pop it off, easy peasy. Thank you. You know. Now I'm gonna shut the camera off, get the torque spec, torque that up, and then we'll. There's a cotter pin that goes through here, hairpin, whatever you want to call them. Get that hole lined up, and that's basically all there is to changing a ball joint, or I'm sorry, tie rod end, outer tie rod end. I'll shut the camera off here in a second and do that torque, and then we'll bring y'all back. All right, y'all, got that torqued, got that cotter pin put in there. It's all greased up. Easy peasy. You can do this in your driveway too. Like I said, it's kind of rainy nasty out, so I opted to come up here to the shop and do it so I wouldn't be out in the rain and that. But if you put this thing up on a jack stand, get that broke loose, get that nut loose or off, smack it. It doesn't matter if it's a Honda, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, all of them. Some of them, you know, have a more pronounced flat spot there, but if there's a flat spot on it, like I said, smack it with a big hammer a few times, and them things will pop right up out of there. I've been doing it for years. I used to use the pickle forks in there, try to beat on them, hammer on them, try to get them popped up out. I've used the pushers that come in from the bottom and push them up out. This was showed to me by an actual mechanic, you know, a dealer mechanic, SAE certified, and that is how they recommend getting them out of there. Even the aluminum ones. I've done the aluminum ones. You just got to make sure you hit the aluminum ones square. Don't hit it, you know, twist it or, you know, lean to the side. You can deform them, but you know, the old cast iron ones and even the new cast iron ones and stuff, you know, a few hits with that hammer and I've never had one not pop out. So I'm gonna get the tire back up on here, get that back on, get those torqued to factory specs, and that's gonna be it. Alright, y'all, there you have it. How to change your tie rod end on a 99 Chevy Silverado. Doesn't just apply to the 99 Silverados, any vehicle. It's got the tie rod ends like that, which all of them do. Simple, easy. I think total time here, 20 minutes. From the time I had it up on the lift get the tire off, you know, get everything broke loose and out and back in. It doesn't take real long. So if you got a tie rod going out, you know, and you got the means to do it at home, do it. You know, or find a buddy or somebody that has a rack, ask them if you can use it, get up and do it yourself. Don't pay somebody to have it done. Like I said, it's super easy, but you do have to have an alignment done after you have it, you know, after you put one on, because you will throw it off a little bit. But the method I showed you, counting them turns, putting it back on, will get you back in alignment enough that, you know, next day or so you can get it to the alignment shop. Just don't drive it too far, because you will wear your tires out. You can start cupping them, everything. But I'm going to send mine out tomorrow and have it done. So thank you all for watching, taking time out of your day to watch what I'm doing here in the shop. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my live streams on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. It's always a good time there. And we'll catch you all on the next one.